So, got a beautiful day today. I'm about 12 kilometers out on my ride, and I have come to this trail, which is an old railroad bed. It runs from Perth into Sharbot Lake, and I know it goes much farther past Perth as well. But anyway, I'm on the section that comes off of Willis Armstrong Road and goes to Sharbot Lake. This used to be really rough. I had done it once before on my touring bike and it was a real challenge. So they've been spending all sorts of time and money on it. I talked to one of the gentlemen working on it who was driving this roller just a couple of days ago when I drove past the end of the trail. Didn't come down it then. And he was telling me that they've been spending a lot of money and doing a lot of work on this trail to make it much better than what it was. So the plan is to jump on the trail here, head into Sharbot Lake, and from there jump onto the KMP trail and head to Bell Line Road. So I understand they've been doing all sorts of work on that trail as well. So it'll be interesting to see. So let's get rolling and see what the trail looks like. So there's lots of different things out on it, including ATVs as you saw, and of course it's a very popular trail for snowmobilers in the winter. Oh, this looks lovely. It is gorgeous out here. Well, the trail is not pristine. There's pretty deep tire grooves worn from the ATV traffic, but so far none of those big fat rocks that used to be along here. Well, that seems to be it for the well-maintained part, which means we're about to get into the rocky stuff. So hopefully it's not too bad. Oh, so we're back into the big rocks. Very rough terrain here, very rough trail. Wow. This is a mess. But it is pretty out here. Well, it's been slow going, but oh my, it is gorgeous out here. Just saw a sign back there, and I understand it right. I've got about 7K to get to Sharbot Lake. making a little better time. The trails are a little bit better. Yeah, definitely spoke too soon. Very big rocks and very wet. Well, the trail is pretty wicked for this bike. The mountain bike would handle it without any trouble. But it sure is pretty out here. I am almost to Sharbot Lake. Off in the distance there, I believe, is Sharbot Lake. Just through the trees you can see it. So we're just about off this trail. Let's finish it up. Well, that was an absolute horror show. Well, we'll head for the Railroad Museum and stop for lunch. Here we go. Well, I'm hoping the K&P trail is in better shape than that last section, as that was interesting. Well, I'm out on the K&P now, and they certainly have put down a lot of gravel, but it's definitely not meant for cyclists. It's pretty coarse, sandy stuff. But we're on it, so we're going to go for it. Going to try to get to Bell Line Road from here, see how it goes. Well, they've certainly been widening it, and they've graded it. But still not a surface that's really friendly to bikes, unless you've got a fat bike or a mountain bike, something with substantial tires. We're doing okay. We're going to keep going. Well, that was a real struggle on that heavy loose gravel, but we made it. That is it for the trails. We are about to turn out onto Bell Line Road for the next leg of this. So let's keep going. My legs are certainly feeling it. Well, there we are, guys. We've made it home. That was an interesting experiment. One I will not repeat on this bike. Well, we've come down Bell Line Road back to the K&P Trail. So we didn't go this far on this the last time, so this section looks like it's redone. But this time I'm on my mountain bike, which will make the trails a little easier to handle. I've got much wider tires, lower ratio on the drive. So in all, it should be easier. And we'll see what kind of condition it's in. I'm not sure how far they've gotten. This used to be in really, really rough shape. So we'll have a bit of a break here, and then we'll continue on. All right, let's motor on. You can see they've got some substantial equipment out here working on this. Looks like they replaced this bridge that was washed out. Well, that's it. I've come out as far as Clarendon Road, and you can see the condition of the trail on from here. So we're just planning a fairly short ride today anyway. So the part of the trail I just came off was about 8 kilometers long and all freshly graveled, fairly loose gravel, but it was fine on the mountain bike. So from here, we're just going to head on home. We're about 16 kilometer distance now, so probably another 10 or so to get home, and that'll be it. So we'll take a break, have a bite to eat, and then move on. There we go, guys. I hope you enjoyed the back roads and trails tour. So I think that's going to be it for today's video. Thanks very much for watching. And we'll see you on the trails the next time.